go 2025! Woo! Band. Woo!
My name is Glenn Johnson, and I'm the superintendent here at Bangor Public Schools. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you to tonight's commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to introduce the administrative staff. Please stand when your name is announced. Ms. Mary Wilson, interim high school principal. Ms. Mary Evans, assistant high school principal.
Woo!
Ms. Taylor Thornton, sophomore in elementary. Sophomore in elementary.
Woo! Way to go, Dave!
I would like to introduce our Board of Education. Mrs. Jen Jordan, President.
Woo! Woo! Chief! Woo!
Mrs. Amanda Cristiano, Secretary.
Woo!
Mr. Doug DeLeo, Trustee.
Woo!
Mrs. Debbie Harris, Trustee. Their presence highlights an important truth. Graduation is a community effort. Our students have reached the milestone thanks to unwavering support of many parents, grandparents, teachers, coaches, bus drivers, secretaries, paraprofessionals, and countless community members. Together, you each play that role in the journey, and for that we thank you. I'd also like to extend our thanks to Megan Cole, Kelly Harlan, Wayne O'Neill, Michelle Hall, as well as Jim Reed and the entire English department.
Woo! Yeah!
There are times that education behind the scenes that have been instrumental in bringing this event to life. We are truly grateful for everything you have done to make this celebration possible. Graduates, as you look around tonight, see everyone in the community that supports you and encourage you to take time to say thank you. Say thank you to your parents, grandparents, and family members that have helped you. Say thank you to the teachers that have encouraged you and pushed you. Thank you to your coaches, mentors that have supported you along the way. Some of the basics you are seeing here tonight, supporting and celebrating you may never see again. We all thank you for the memories that you have provided to us over the last several years. As you move along your life towards college, workforce, or military, one thing that you'll find is that you'll never be able to find anything quite like this little town of Bangor. You might not realize it right now, but this town is special, quite unique, everything that you will find here. Nothing will ever be hometown, no matter how many places you live. Hometowns are places you can always go home to, regardless of the success or failure in the world. You will find that nothing will quite have the same feel on graduation hall, no other high school hallway in the country will flood with memories as you walk through, and no other hometown will celebrate you like this town does tonight. The class of 2025 has achieved many great accomplishments. Some of their accomplishments are simplified by chords, medallions, goals, surroundings, and pins. Students wearing chords of gold, silver, and bronze signify a grade point average of 3.49. Students with a GPA of 3.75 and 4.0 receive gold awards. 3.5 to 3.74 receive silver awards. And 3.0 to 3.49 bronze awards. White awards represent a minimum of 38 hours of community service. Purple awards represent our students in the performing arts department. Red and silver and blue cords represent our robotics team. Black blue cords represent our low and middle college students in blue roll. National Honor Society members are wearing blue and gold cords. Red cords represent blood donation or participating in helping at the American Red Cross Blood Drive. Black, red, yellow, and green cords represent the emotion club. Blue, black, white represent our stellar athletes. Those students maintain 3.25 GPA throughout their high school career. Red, white, blue represent the military. We also would like to congratulate the following Michigan Scale by Literacy recipients: Emmanuel Jimenez, Israel Antonio Martinez, and Shayla Gomez. The Michigan State University has been created to recognize high school graduates who exhibit language proficiency in English and at least one additional language. Further accomplishments by the class of 2025 include over 1,510 hours hours of community service, $23,550 worth of scholarships. At this time, please look at the back of the page of your program for the names of the scholarship winners, and congratulations to all.
Woo! Woo!
Senior band members, please make your way to the band seat. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we play our national anthem by the Bangor High School Marching Band under the direction of John Bell. At this time, it would be my pleasure to introduce Mr. Tim Funk. Yes, Mr. Funk. Tim Funk is a retired United States Marine Corps Chief Warrant Officer 3 and Marine Gunner, and a class of 1993 graduate of Bangor High School. He holds an Associate of Arts in General Studies from Texas State College, a Bachelor of Science in University Studies, and a Master of Arts in Educational Leadership, both from Western Michigan University. Timothy also earned graduate certificates in Special Program Alcohol and Drug Use, pronounced SPED, in 2021, and Organizational Change Leadership in 2025 for Western Michigan University. Currently, he serves as a high school lab supervisor and a success coach for the virtual academy, as well as the excellent site coordinator at Bangor Graduation. At this time, please welcome Bangor alumni Tim Funk to the podium.
Good afternoon, or good evening, and thank you for allowing me the privilege of addressing you in the Bangor class of 2025. What an incredible evening to come together to celebrate your 2025 commencement ceremony. Today's dedication has filled you with pride, joy, and a tremendous sense of accomplishment. I want to welcome and acknowledge the Bangor High School Board and all the people who work behind the scenes to make an event like this memorable. Your unseen efforts and are part of every caveat family that you see here today. On behalf of the entire Bangor Public School community, congratulations to the class of 2025 on reaching this significant milestone, your graduation.
Woo! Way to go! Woo!
It is also a delight to bring together our district, community, and your friends and family to celebrate your achievement. Your time at Bangor has allowed you to earn a holistic, experience-driven education and diploma and discover, well, who you are, what you value, and how you will contribute to the world. Throughout this journey, you have seized opportunities to overcome challenges. You are uniquely equipped to appreciate what you have overcome and the strength you gain through your determination and steadfast support of others. You have developed the know-how, the capacity to embrace all the opportunities that lie ahead as you step confidently into your next chapter of life. So today is a special and exhilarating occasion, not only for each of you, our cherished graduates, but also for your loved ones, your mentors, and your champions. I also recognize that no graduate reaches this moment entirely on their own. I will ask you to take a moment, pause, and reflect on those that helped you in this endeavor. I want to express my gratitude to these parents, guardians, siblings, extended family members, friends, faculty, staff, and our community, whose encouragement and support have been vital to your success. I would also like to thank my family, my mom, parents are out here, they never missed anything I do, which is amazing. I also would be remiss if I didn't thank my wife for allowing me the opportunity to support this great community and the school district. Graduation Day reflects their support and belief in your potential. We thank you for standing by you and sharing your dreams as we celebrate your accomplishments.
Woo!
As you embark on the next part of your life's journey, carry forward the values and lessons you learned as Vikings. Approach the world boldly and continue to pursue your passions with conviction and courage. I am confident your talents and ambitions will enrich our community and shape a brighter future for all of us. Congratulations once again. You're proudly joining a long tradition of Viking excellence as one of the many members of our alumni family. Please stay connected with us. We're all honored. I can't wait to celebrate how you will impact the world. Now, relevance. It does not escape me that I stand before you today with my gray hair 32 years after graduating from Bangor High School. For those doing the math, as was stated, I graduated in 1993. Many of you know me only as a guy in the computer lab thing, the PCA reporter room number 13, which coincidentally is the very room that I took typing class with Mr. Dodge on a typewriter in 9th grade, circa 1989. And later in the same room, I stared at a green computer screen, utilizing floppy disks that are now only known to you as the same symbol of word. And I died of dysentery on the Oregon Trail many times in that computer lab. If you do not understand that reference, consider yourself lucky, because early computers were not that great. Your phone is in your pocket, everyone in your pockets, is 1,000 times more powerful than any desktop monsters that we utilize. Long before Wi-Fi, airdrops, Snapchats, and simply listening to music via streaming with cordless everything, you will never know the pain of downloading a Netflix movie for 3 hours so you can watch it without glitching, or possibly get Netflix started out by sending DVDs to your parents in the mail. Fewer still will remember me from the Veterans Day speech in this very gym you received with me in the 6th grade. In that speech, I told you that I would return to some capacity. to your school to help develop you and you all into solid patriots who do not simply survive in our small town, but thrive for being a product of it. Well, I persuaded the guy out of that once. Relevance. I stand here and reflect that I spent 24 years as an infantryman in the United States Marine Corps, retiring as a commissioned warrant officer before closing to get finished the 4th grade. Before we even reached the 4th grade, I had already traveled to 27 territories in different countries. I fought in 2 wars, Operation Iraq War 1 and 2 in 2003 and 2004. I completed 2 separate 7-month tours. I also spent 1 long, arduous, hot half year in Afghanistan in 2009 for Operation Enduring Freedom. I served in places rarely mentioned in school curriculum, but deeply etched in the memories of those who lost someone there, especially me. Names like Basra, Kit, Al-Qud, Sadr City, Diyala Bridge, Baghdad, Dawah, and Fallujah were all in Iraq. And then in Afghanistan South, in the Helmand province, in places few heard of, the likes of many Bolshevik, Lashkar-Gah, and Farmshu. Now, I've been to the confluence of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, which some scholars consider the earthly home of the Garden of Eden. I have seen the remains of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. I've been submerged in frozen waters above the Arctic Circle in Norway, 69 degrees north latitude. And while there, marveled is that it was solid as the northern lights. I scuba dived off the coast of Panama, in the Gulf of America, and in the crystal clear Pacific Ocean off the island of Okinawa, Japan. While in Japan, I also summited to the top of Mount Fuji, and I've been trained 3 climb, 3 pitched cliff faces in Yosemite National Park. I've moved 10,000 feet from a perfectly good aircraft and literally flown around the world. However, let's see if you get this one. Unlike Billy's fog, it took me more than 8 days. In that trip, I left California for Okinawa, then out to Thailand, then Pakistan, then out to Kuwait. And after a few hot months in Iraq, I flew to Qatar, then Paris, and finally back to California, having successfully circumvented the globe. I've also trained for war Romanians, Bulgarians, Norwegians, Japanese, Latvians, Albanians, Georgians, the country not the state, the British, Iraqis, Afghans, and with a heavy heart, many Ukrainians. Yes, my time in the Marine Corps reported all this to me, but I could not experience and do all this. But I could experience and do all this because I ventured out into the unknown to see things with my own eyes and not through a 3x4-inch screen that ever consumed my life. I saw my own lights and did not wait for others to offer them to me via clicks and DMs. I left behind any notion of self-preservation or need for a safe space. Instead, I moved forward, made brave spaces on my own terms, left my comfort zone, and I simply did. Relevance. The same wonderment and desire of pushing all of you on to your next chapter existed in me 3 decades ago. And in everyone who has sat here, where you are currently sitting, since Bangor High School started in 1913. Now the chapters in our books are weathered, with few remaining pages on which to write, while yours still creaks and cracks are open, with an abundance of manuscripts yet to be realized. So I ask you, what will you write? I hope that your chapter starts with goals to be achieved, followed by flowing life narratives, filled with accomplishments, growth, and triumph. I fear, however, that maybe retrospectively written with despair, reflective of poor choices and opportunities squandered. Yes, those chapters exist also. Yet you, and you alone, are the poetic author of your own song. Now, some of you are at the top of your class, and yes, one of you finished dead last. Yet you were all dressed the same and participated in one of life's many equalizers, this graduation. I'm here to tell you that the finishing part is essential, not to being first or being last. we call them offices. Y'all wear all forms of academic and civil accolades. Many of you have earned honors and varsity letters in academics and in athletics. You all know, or should know, your grade point averages and class standings. But what don't you know? Is the intangible you did not even know you learned here that you will take with you forever, and then you may find to be the most valuable. Those intangibles are the things that I witness every day with this class and all the students here at Bangor. Saying to two outliners, I am continually impressed with your awareness of inclusion, empathy, cooperation, and especially your character. You've been students in a world still healing from a global pandemic, in a time of AI, yes, I know you use it, climate headlines, polarized elections, and constant social change. And yet, you're still here, showing up, growing up, and leveling up. You may not know it, but you just graduated from the most diverse school systems in the country. We have one of the lowest rates of violence and discrimination in the district, plagued by high poverty, police involvement, drug abuse. The fact that you're sitting here today at this milestone is a testament to all you have helped, to all who have helped you in this community, and your resilience to persevere. Believe me, those who have lived here long enough know the tracks of small town life, the real hunger days, where only you and you alone control the outcome. This will never change. You drive your own success. And so I ask you again, relevance. Who do I share all? Why do I share all this with you? Because relevance isn't something you're handed. It's something you earn, something you choose, something you become. It's easy to feel invisible in a town like ours. Easy to think you've seen everything we're seeing by the time you hit 18. But I'm here to tell you, relevance begins when you leave what's comfortable and find what's possible. That might be college, a trade school, the military, or jumping into the workforce. It might be becoming the first year family-run business, and it might be the one who stays, who plants roots here, raising a family, making this town better. One of you might hear disease, one of you might go to office, and maybe one of you is getting there 32 years from now, in 2057, with gray hair and a heart full of stories, reminding the future class what relevance is. Talking about physical outcomes will connect to Wi-Fi and your existence. But whatever you do, make it happen. Don't let the world tell you what you're worth. Show them. You are relevant. You are capable. You are not defined by the boundaries of this gymnasium, this town, or even this moment. You are the sum of every dream, every lesson, every challenge you face up to now, and you have always begun. So, graduates of Bangor High School and my Bangor Career Academy, class of 2025, make relevance your mission. Make your story one worth telling. And above all else, go forward. Bravely. Go forward together. And go forward with purpose. And with that, congratulations, class of 2025. And now let's get to those with moments.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you, Mr. Paul. At this time, I'd like to welcome Ms. Kathy Wilson, the international principal of the college.
At this time, it's my honor to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2025, Isabel Marfield. Isabel is the daughter of Rebecca, Alan Marfield, and Paul Marfield. Following graduation, she will be attending Western Michigan University, where she plans to study nursing and participate in the ROTC program. Isabel will begin her spring semester a little bit later than usual, as she will spend the summer engaged in military training and traveling. Please join me in congratulating Isabel Martin on her outstanding.
Welcome families, friends, fellow graduates, students, and staff. I'm very honored to be here today to share university. It is so surreal to be going graduating today after watching over the past 3 years. I know that most graduation speeches try to use words of advice or encouragement for us going into the next chapter of our lives, but I would like to share my high school story, my personal struggles. I would like to title this speech, Choose You. Starting my freshman year of high school, I moved to Bangor with my parents. This is my fourth new school. But this time was different. I was going to high school, and you all know how I was going to things in high school as a rite of passage into becoming an adult. But for me, it was full of depression, anxiety, and hardships. I was devastated to lose all my old friends and school. I had to start all over again. Thankfully, there were people here who helped me fit in and include me, but I still struggled socially. I often felt out of place since most people here have been close friends since kindergarten. I envy the friendship that you all have here today. It is truly beautiful how you all have grown up together and have shown so much response. Since I didn't have any staff coming here, I often chose to surround myself in my academia to avoid social aspects of high school. I chose to be left out socially instead of facing my anxiety at the time. This was one of my biggest regrets in my early years of high school. Moving on to my sophomore year, I felt more confident with my small group of friends and was moving towards acceptance. But I started to have terrible self-esteem issues that later developed into body dysmorphia, eating disorders, and terrible anxiety, along with panic attacks. I'm sure a lot of people here do relate. Especially young women who have been told by the internet how they should be skinny, have perfect skin, and dress a certain way. As a 16-year-old girl, you shouldn't have to starve yourself to be accepted by society. Or have to spend hours looking at your face and thinking what needs to be plucked, picked, or concealed. I have no idea how to process these major emotions and thoughts at the time. So I lived in it like a bit of self-stress, misery, and no self-confidence. I would starve myself, binge eat, and beat myself up with negative self-thoughts. Thankfully, one of my best friends at the time was really into self-improvement and working out. She got me to the gym, watched those that, and recommended different self-help. At first, I was tempted and thought she was crazy and didn't think it would work. But she made it fun and I eventually had her team going. Little did I know that one friend experienced fake. Going into my junior year of high school, I got a membership for her and worked out together every day. I started to reflect on life and decided to make a change. That I was tired of living the way I was. There's a quote I came upon a few weeks ago by Lauren McCain that says, "Whatever you're not changing, you are choosing." I wish I would have read this my freshman year of high school. To me, this is telling that if I'm having a bad day, anxiety, depression, feeling a certain way, but I'm not doing anything to change that, like looking for a workout, being out with friends, that I'm choosing to live that way. I'm choosing to feel those things. It shows you that I have a choice on how I'm to live my life, and that I'm just basically saying I'm done having this physical moment to change that. So I chose to be dedicated to creating a routine that will change my mind at night. I would be disciplined, committed to the gym, positive affirmations, journaling, and all the cringy things you think of when the word self-improvement is thrown out there. But I'm here to tell you they work. So write these little sticky notes with positive words, self-affirmation, and stick them on your mirror to look at every morning. I encourage you to find a form of exercise that allows you to release stress and have some me time. I encourage you to filter out all the toxic habits and people in your life. They are truly not adding value to you and will not help you go anywhere in your life. I encourage you to choose yourself. There are many people who fight past battles and struggle with various mental health problems. I'm here to tell you that you're not alone and that you don't have to keep going down this path. Take the initiative to reach out to a loved one, invest in yourself, and choose to live your life to the fullest. To continue my story, by the time my senior year rolled around, I was in the best mental state I've ever been. This past year was full of self-confidence, improvement, friendship, laughter, and love. If only freshman Isabel could see how good we can run today. She was so impressed. I made so many memories this past year with those wonderful people. I'm forever grateful for my friends and family who have been with me through all stages of me and loving you. Mom, you have been my home in the storm and have always given me your utmost support. My sisters, thank you for being my most best friends and for growing up with me. It's been the greatest blessing I've ever received. Dad, thank you for giving me a child with a whole lot of your love. For being my biggest supporter. And teaching me to be an independent, strong woman. And thank you to Leah for being the one to show you the path to self-love and teach me how to find my own self-confidence. I have never felt more beautiful, happy, or loved in my life, and that's all it is to do. With that, I would like to wish the graduating class of 2025 the best of their futures, and don't stop chasing your dreams. So I turn to you, class of 2025, to choose yourself day after day. Thank you.
Great job. This time I'd like to see the band members please join the band at this time. The Bangor Graduation will now play illustrations by Tyler S. Grant. would now like to introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2025, James Clayson. James, please come to the podium.
Woo! Let's go, Gleason!
Elizabeth Gleason. After high school, he plans to attend the University of Michigan, where he plans to pursue his passion for music by studying music education. Please join me in congratulating James on his achievements and bright future ahead.
Good evening. My name is James Gleason, and as the salutatorian of this graduating class, it is my distinct pleasure to represent this fine group of people and speak at this ceremony. It is with a heart full of gratitude that I must say this group of people is remarkable. There are no others that could impact me the way you all have. This is what makes a high school graduation so special. We don't get this time back with each other. We can remember and celebrate each other throughout our adult lives, but this moment is one to be cherished. So take it in. All ceremonies preceding this event have been diverse, but now, as we have gone this accomplishment together, we become not just classmates or peers, but a group of people unified by an important milestone. So now, as we take our next steps, I feel that it is important to remember that the people we present to the world are formed not only by the individuals here, but by the loved ones who represent. Moving forward can be a scary and daunting task. At times, it can be humbling to think of taking baby steps when starting something new. This is the idea that we can move forward at a pace we've already gone. But this doesn't mean we're stepping into an adulthood in a small or infantile way. The growth we experience in this next phase of life can be done through the bravery of our former years. Though the fear of falling is real, it should not limit our accomplishments. So, as we all go forward to the next chapter of our lives, all we can do is make progress at whatever pace we can. And regardless of obstacles, we will all do amazing things. Similarly to when we began high school, I'm not sure any of us could predict the things we have done in our 4 years together. I find that no matter how we feel about our time, a simple truth remains. We did it together. So, as we continue, remember that your success is what you make it. Celebrate your accomplishments and the people who made it possible. Thank you all for coming here tonight, and go Vikings!
Woo!
At this time, we will move forward with the presentation of diplomas. Parents, families, community members, friends, and members of the Board of Education, I am proud to certify that these students have met all the requirements established by the Bangor Board of Education. It is with great honor that I present them as graduates from the class of 2025.
Woo! Let's go! Woo!
Please welcome Mrs. Ella Allen to announce our graduates.
Isabel, and Mark. James Elliott Gleason. Juliana Marie Osteen. Abigail Lene Kruger. Walter Edward Summerhill III. Adrián Hernández. Emmanuel Jimenez. Carly Morgan McCord.
Let's go, Carly!
Annalise Marilu Ramos. Shelby J. Honeycutt. Mason Liddell Arkaskis. Abraham Austin Alvarado. Israel Antonino Martínez. Keegan Alexander Beebe. Logan Jacob Butler. Tyler Anthony Caruso. Danny Lee Christopher Jr. Keegan Conroy.
Let's go, Conroy!
Jocelyn Samantha Cuevas. Chalmers Lee Davis.
Let's go, Big C!
Devin Anthony Gilman.
Woo!
Leonor Sheila Lopez.
Woo!
David Gomez Balcazar.
Woo!
Richard Mason Gray.
Woo!
Alan Edgar Guzmán Ventura.
Woo!
Jalen Elizabeth Nicole Little.
Woo! Let's go, Jay! Woo!
Liliana Alicia Mandujano.
Woo!
Hannah Lorraine McDonald.
Woo!
Chandler Graham McGuire.
Woo!
Liam Nicholas Martinson.
Woo! Let's go, Liam! Woo!
Katerina Elise Thompson.
Woo!
Cesar Palacios.
Woo!
Julian Allen James Collins.
Woo, Juju! Woo! Let's go, Juju!
Gabriela Isabella Miro.
Woo!
Emily Lee Rathbun.
Woo!
Stephanie Marisol Rodriguez.
Woo!
Jose Luis Salcedo. Kira Ann Shaw.
Woo!
Paige Ann Marie Tate.
Woo!
Hannah C. Elizabeth Wheeler.
Woo!
Mason Michael Dwayne Williams.
Woo!
Your class president, Carly Russo, please come.
Woo!